In today's video, we are checking out a mod that takes you back in time, over 66 million years ago, with 3 completely different eras to explore, a bunch of different creatures to discover, and try to survive one of the most dangerous parts in history. So let's just jump straight into it. So a few weeks ago, I decided to make a video on a mod that takes you all the way back to the dinosaur era. And a lot of comments on that video told me to check out another mod which is pretty similar, which is all focused on pretty much when the dinosaurs kicked the bucket. So let me show you how to get started and travel all the way back to the Cenozoic era, or Cenozoic. There's going to be a lot of mispronunciations in this video. So the first thing that you want to do is actually locate a temple in the jungle, and it's not this main one right here that we all know and love, as it is in fact this massive temple right here that looks so sick. And as far as I know, these can only spawn in jungles, so if you are looking to get this thing going, that's probably the best place to start. So before you actually do any time travel whatsoever, you are going to have to go through this like mini dungeon right here, which actually comes with some pretty good loot straight off the bat. So if we keep traveling down into the actual temple or the dungeon itself, there's going to be a bunch of different rooms, loads of little like mini traps and stuff like that. They even have wither skeletons down here. Look at that. And yeah, there's a lot of spawners in this place. Like, look at this. There's one there, one right there. So you just keep heading down after fighting all of these different guys right here. And it is a little bit of a maze in here, so, you know, it's not going to be the hardest thing to get lost in this temple. But eventually, underneath the temple itself, you are going to find this giant chamber right here. And realistically, you probably could just mine straight through the floor, but, I mean, you're going to be missing out on all the loot this place has to offer. So if you've already been thinking, this looks like a boss room, you're definitely not wrong. Because right here in the middle, you're going to get Methuselah, which is literally a giant snake. We've got the screen shake going wild. And yeah, on the mod page, it actually suggests that you do this in diamond armor. So make sure you're a little bit kitted before you try and take this thing on. It's such a cool feature to have like a boss like in between you and the time travel stuff. Like it just makes it way more immersive. So if we go ahead and just kill this thing right here, it's going to take quite a few hits. Oh, and we do get blindness as well. Okay. Oh, and little minions spawning. Okay, great. And eventually, when you do actually take care of this thing and all the little minions, there you go. It's going to go all the way back into where it came from. And right there, that's what you're going to be looking for. The Eye of Methuselah right there. This is going to be the key to basically unlock the ability to time travel. And when you finally do reach the surface again, the hunt is not over, because after fighting the mini boss right there and collecting the eye, you're going to want to find a portal ruin that looks similar to this, and you'll be able to see that we are missing the corner pieces right there, and that is because you're going to need to find some of these right here. Now these are actually portal frames or portal corners, as it says right there, and there's 3 different types of these things, each taking you to a different sort of era. So we've got the Paleogene right here, we've got the Neogene, and we've got the Pleistocene as well, which like I said is going to take you to a different era pretty much every time. So if we start with the Paleogene one right here and fill in the corners just like that, so it basically makes the shape of another portal, and then you want to right click with your eye right there in the middle, and there you go. That is what's going to happen right there. You can see it's like another portal, but it's all fully green. And you'll be right in thinking that this is pretty much where the time travel starts. So let's jump straight in. And straight away, we get the achievement, A Leap Through Time right there. And yeah, look at this place. Like any mod that just manages to pull this off as well as like this, like the one that I checked out previously does the exact same. It just looks so different. Like I have no idea what these trees are, but they are very tall. And just a little bit of history. The Paleogene era was pretty much the start of the Cenozoic era. I literally did about 5 minutes of research on this, so I could be completely wrong, but roughly this was about 66 million years ago. So this is pretty much what it looked like. Like look at this cliff, for example. Like this isn't even stone, this is Paleogene. Like it's so different. And in each of these eras there are actually multiple different biomes that you can come across. So like this one right here, we've got the tall trees. I have no idea what this is that's smoking. It's a bituminous rock. Okay, yeah, I have no clue what half this stuff is. But we've got some like prehistoric like foliage right here. Like all these leaves are all custom. And yeah, honestly, from checking out like the prehistoric sort of eras, like this is completely different. And as far as I know, it's pretty much when mammals started to take over and take their first place and basically be at the top. So it isn't just the biomes, because there are going to be a bunch of different sort of creatures that you can bump into, like these little guys right here. And for all I know, this could literally be like the very first like ancestor of the capybara. Like I have no clue. Like look at this dude right here as well. Like they're so cool. They just like waltz about, like just chilling. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's birds right there as well. I know I say it a lot, but mods like this are just so cool to me. Look at this rat thing jumping about. Oh my god. Like monkeys maybe? Yeah, like this is pretty weird. And another close-up of some of the other birds here. This guy's got like a unicorn horn on his head. Look at him go. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it in the video, but each of these guys actually have their own sounds. He just laid an egg. And yeah, coming across more of these sort of like hot springs right here. I think that's literally exactly what it is. They're just like sort of hot springs that are just bursting out the ground. This is just so sick. I love this. Maybe if we turn it to midnight, we'll be able to see some of the predators come out. Let's have a look. No, we've got another monkey right here. That's definitely not it. And something tells me that there's going to be some horrific things in the ocean at this time. But yeah, I've done enough of that in the past. I ain't doing that again. Yeah, I'm really not sure what the main sort of like threat would be in this time era. I'm really not sure, but If you do know, definitely let me know in the comments, but for right now, we're going to check out another era. So let's go ahead and build ourselves another portal right here. Like I said before, it's literally just the nether portal, and then you just use the portal stones on the corners just like that, and then again, you use the eye. Now, I'm not sure if you're in survival, this actually cancels out. Like, let me see. Okay, we're in survival. Let me see if it actually consumes the eye or not. Oh, it doesn't. It does actually have durability though. Okay, so you actually have to be careful on how much you use this. All right, so we saw the Paleogene. Let's check out the Neogene era. Oh my God, yeah. Okay, this is definitely different. We've got a bunch of different creatures over here this time. Are these actually walls? Hold on. No, they're logs, but they look like walls. That is actually genius for trees. Let's see what we got over here then. Let's have a look what this dude is. That looks like something straight out of Ice Age. Like, I know that this era isn't based near the Ice Age, but it's pretty close. This is a Trigodon right here. And then we got some baby alligators, it looks like. Yeah, I'm definitely not trying that one. Oh! And a snail as well. Well, actually, that's a giant snail thinking about it. But this is so sick. Like already straight out the gate, we just see these guys. We've got like mushrooms growing on the barks. So this is like legume wood or legume wood. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. We've got all the different flora as well. All this has like actual names as well, by the way. I just really don't want to mess it up. I mean, look at this. There's even like ores on the surface. Like that's just pretty much iron, right? Oh no, it's chert iron. Is this chert coal as well? Okay, so it looks like each of these eras really does just sort of like switch up the whole gameplay. Like you kind of have to just like adapt to it, which honestly fits with this whole mod really well. And yeah, talking about finding the predator of the other era, I think we found this one. That is absolutely horrific. I hate that so much. Look at this absolute tank right here, just chilling on the shore. This has definitely got to be their territory of some sort, this like little watering hole right here. And like listen to the sounds here. Oh, hell no. Everything about that I do not like. You know, not like these guys. These guys are chill. I like these guys. They got nice faces. And the little alligators, I can deal with those, but I am not dealing with whatever that thing was down there. And even though I'm not actually going to go in the ocean because I'm absolutely terrified of it, there are also creatures in the ocean as well, like these guys right here. They almost look like prehistoric looking dolphins, and even different type of like extinct fish right there. I'm not sure if you had to see that guy, but he's just chilling. Yeah, I'm gonna miss these guys though. I like these guys. What are they called again? Oh no, this is a different dude. And look at the way that he moves as well. That is so cool looking. Like I'm pretty sure they've done absolutely tons of research. Like I guarantee this isn't even like a normal mushroom. Let's have a look. Nope, it's not. Like I really respect the research that goes into these like time eras because they are super good. And so this next area is the Pleistocene right here. And I'm pretty sure this is the most modern one to where we are today. I mean, it's still like 2.6 million years ago, but you know, it's pretty recent still. All right, we got the blue one. Let's go. All right, we are here. And again, straight away, we have a bunch more stuff to look at. And this is almost like a combination of the two eras that we just checked out, like merged into one. We even got like hollow logs in this one. Can I go inside it? We can actually crawl through the logs, which has me slightly worried on why you would ever want to do this, or like if you were hiding from something. So yeah, let's leave that. And going from the previous eras, like I can start to tell what some of these creatures are going to be like evolving into. Like this right here is definitely like an armadillo of some sort. This looks like a tapir of some sort. Oh, there we go. Tapirus. There it is. This is a terror bird. A Titanus. Oh my God. Look at the footsteps on that thing. The front claws. Yeah, and these guys are sick. And they make really cool noise as well. Let me see if I can get it. A giant chicken. Like these creatures right here look like some sort of like bear. It's an Arctodus. Okay. Yeah, they definitely look like some form of bear or something like that. The wild hogs right here probably going to be turned into like boars. Oh my God, there's an alligator. Yeah, we have basically normal looking alligators now in this time era. That's how long these things have been around, since literally this era right here. We got like the classic birch coming in as well. Betula, that looks like the birch tree. And again, different types of sea creatures right here as well. Even the lily pads right there look so good. But by exploring all these different eras and stuff like that, there are going to be a bunch more creatures. Like these are the ones that are just spawning around me. But if I was to bring up the menu right here, you can see we get all of these guys right here. And if you press shift on them, it actually tells you like what formation or what biome they're going to be in. Wait, I've just seen a Titan boa right here. Hold on a minute. I want to see what this looks like. Okay, let's have a look. I'm pretty sure this is a giant like prehistoric snake right here. Oh my God. Knowing that this thing is in the mod somewhere in like one of these forests or jungles, yeah, that's pretty much made me never want to try this in survival, because running across this thing is, yeah, I actually can't imagine being hunted down by something like this. Like these things are just insane. And it even blinks as well. Look at that. Oh my God. So in this mod, you also get all of the different sort of like trees and plants and fauna that we've been seeing around here. We got like coconuts. We've got all the different giant trees right here that you could plant or bring back if you have the saplings back to the overworld, as well as all of the different blocks that you've been seeing around us. Even some really cool paintings of some of the creatures that you might come across. Even a cave painting as well. That is so cool, which is rightfully named Ooga Booga right there. So if you were planning on spending a little bit of time in any of these eras, there's also a bunch of different food that you can cook up or create, like all these sort of like meat ones right here, and even an egg sandwich. Look at that. So if you're missing the overworld a little bit and you fancied an egg sandwich, yeah, they got you covered. But yeah, if you wanted 3 more different eras that are completely different to like prehistoric stuff, definitely check this one out. I mean, like, honestly, at this point, I'm pretty sure you could just create like the whole timeline of Earth, but yeah, this mod is so sick to explore with. Apart from what's in the ocean, I definitely do not recommend doing that. Like I showed you in some of the menus, there's so much more when it comes to this, but I'll leave you guys to explore and find those out for yourselves. So if you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing for more videos like this. We post twice a week, so there's always something going on. But as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!